Well, hello, Hawks. Mr. K back here again. And this week I'm really excited because this is a topic that I'm pretty passionate about. We're going to be talking about electronic music and ways that people throughout the past several decades have been making electronic music. Specifically, this week, electronic dance music, which, for one reason or another, people find this type of music really easy to dance to. I'm sure you'll find out why in a bit. But when we talk about electronic dance music, we're talking about music that has the characteristics of drum machines and synthesizers, as well as other electronic instruments. Now, what's a drum machine or a synthesizer? I hope to cover that in what would normally take weeks or months in fewer than 5 minutes. So I hope you'll follow along. Well, a drum machine today will look something like this. It doesn't look like drums, does it? It's basically a computer program that allows you to, or it might even be an actual physical box that allows you to create loops of drum beats. So this one is pretty handy, and I'm sure there are plenty of versions of this out there. But I'm going to click on a demo drum beat here. I'm going to click on how about a rock beat? All right. And what this is showing you, I think you can hear that. I'll turn that down. What this is showing you is the different instruments that are available and when each instrument is played. And so in this case, it's dividing up that segment of music into 16 parts, and each part gets a portion of a beat or a little bit of time. And so if we were going to create our own drum beats, we might want to add different instruments in there as well. So for instance, we've got a kick drum, that's like the bass drum, the one that looks like they're kicking, the snare drum, the one that sounds like this, and a hi-hat, which is cymbals that are together. If we wanted to have a cymbal or a ride cymbal, maybe we put those on those beats. And you can play around with that. Now, some kids I've noticed tend to like just try to draw a picture in there, and that doesn't work so well. Like if I just go ahead and like try to make a smiley face, you'll notice that it probably doesn't sound all that good. Does that look a little bit like a smiley face, maybe? See, it doesn't sound like, being really thoughtful about the music. So if you are messing around with something like this, we might, I think I can clear that. There we go. We might concentrate on our beats, maybe having something on the first part of the beat, or maybe on the second half of the beat, or so on and so forth. There's all sorts of, look, guys, there's a million of these types of things out there. Very similar to what we've done in the Chrome Music Lab. Kind of cool, right? Now, drum machines have been they've been around for decades now, 30, 40 years. And you'll hear these kind of drum beats in all sorts of music, including things like disco music. Any of you heard of disco music? You might think of people dancing like this, right? Well, that's kind of true, and it was a style of dancing in its time. I'm going to play two songs for you. It's going to be the same music, but first is Beethoven's orchestra music. Maybe you've heard that. And in the 1970s, someone took that music and recreated it. Check back on my next video. See you soon.